What's going on, YouTube family? We back at it again with another waxing session today. For all those who feel that I favor Griot over any other company, we have a challenge. Meguiars versus Griot. We are going to try to see which out of the two, both wax, paste wax this time, give the better result. We have separated the car 4 sections. We're going to do the Griot wax on the right hand side and the Meguiars wax on the left hand side. We're going to leave one square untreated, undone, and one square with the Griot spray wax that you saw in previous video. And we're going to see the 3. We're going to see how all 3 work favored to the untreated portion of the car. I'm going to set up and we'll be getting back to you. Today's challenge is Griot versus Meguiars. What's going on, guys? We're back at it. We're doing the unboxing of the best of show paste wax for maximum color, depth, and clarity. So I already had the privilege to start taking this box apart, and they gave you an applicator, nice little cute red applicator, and which is pretty good. I mean, a lot of these paste wax companies don't give you an applicator. You have to buy that separate. So we're just gonna tuck this away so it doesn't fly away on us, and let's see how hard it is to open this. I should have done this off camera, but you know, what's the fun of it to do it off camera? So wow, this looks like it's gonna be fairly thick, and it's gonna look like it's gonna take some elbow room, so elbow space, excuse me. So here we are. We're gonna, it says to get it all nice and, you know, drenched, and in the first step is just to, again, it says circular motions on Griot's instructions, but you know, we're just gonna go side to side like we normally do. So I'm going to go side to side. I'm going to apply it. It goes on fairly, it goes on fairly easy. I mean, it feels really good going on. Some of these, you know, paste wax, the minute you start applying them, they get dried up really, really fast. I mean, again, the temperature is pretty cool. We're in like low 50s. It's not a hot summer day. The car has been sitting, so it doesn't, you know, it's not hot. The surface isn't hot, so we're gonna just go at it again. If you know me, you know my motto: more is better than less. So here we go. We're gonna apply it, you know, side to side, work it in there, work it in, work it in, work it in, and we're just gonna see how it goes. We're gonna let it sit. We'll let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes, let it clay up a little bit, and we're gonna come back. We'll add this lid on, and we'll do the unboxing to America's #1 sealing clear wax, Meguiars. So check this out, guys. And they did give us an applicator. Really cute. It's not cuter than the red one, thanks to Griot. That's why I like Griot. They know the manly colors. They gave us a typical yellow. I gotta give it to Meguiars. They had a smart idea by making the lid to hold the applicator instead of Griot. They didn't make a space, so now you have to kind of put that in a Ziploc bag so it doesn't get dirty, doesn't get messy. And same thing, This one is definitely a lot more smoother than the Griot off the beginning. So we're gonna do the same steps. I like to do it. Sometimes they put their logo in it, so just use this side if you can. And we're gonna apply it directly to the bottom portion of it. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm sure you guys can, but I'll bring it down just a little. Okay, so we're just gonna apply it the same way. We're gonna just lather this applicator up, and it's coming up pretty easy. Better is more than less, but don't exaggerate, because I normally do. So the same thing, just back and forth motions. You can kind of see the difference already. I don't know if you can. Let's see if I can get a close-up of this. So we're gonna get a close-up. The Meguiars paste is definitely more visible on the surface. It's definitely creamier than the Griots. Let's see if we can bring this down a little. That is definitely pastier than the Griots. So let's continue. Same way, just side to side. I'm gonna go. I'm not going all the way down. Not going all the way down. So I'm gonna stop at the cut of the car. Let's zoom back out. So I stopped about line. So it's Griot, Meguiar. And let's see you do that. Let's see you say that 10 times fast. Griot, Meguiar, Griot, Meguiar. I couldn't do it. So if you guys do, please entertain me. So I applied that pretty easy. Come on, Griot. They didn't give me an applicator, a storage for the applicator, so it's kind of popping up on me. But I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes, guys, and we're gonna go at it. Bring the camera back to me. Sorry, my camera guy's off today. No, I really don't have a camera guy. I'm doing this all by myself. Let's bring this up a little so I can give you guys a talk. It's better. I mean, this was the Meguiars Wax gave me 11 ounces for about $12. The Griots is 9.5 ounces for, if I'm not mistaken, roughly around 18 bucks. So you're gonna get more for your money with the Meguiars. The storage is better. The applicator's fairly the same. The paste seems to be thicker, but thicker's not always better, because that means it takes a lot to come off, and it kind of, defeats the purpose of trying to get your car nice and shiny if you're sitting there scrubbing it down. So it depends. I mean, if you want to spend quality money for quality products, you would go with Griot for right now. For my opinion, I'm a Griot fan. I love their products. Meguiar has been around for a year, as long as I've owned a car. And they're good products. I'm not disregarding their products. It's just I haven't seen yet a product they came out with that blew me away. Griot's products never seem to let me down as far as what they come out with. So roughly around 18 bucks, 11 bucks, you're getting 11 ounces compared to 9.5 ounces. Let's see the end result. So we're gonna go back to this, guys. Check that out. So there's a bigger portion of the Meguiars, and there's a smaller portion of the Griots. But as a Griot fan, I don't think we need too much of a portion to display the quality. So you come with the famous microfiber towel. Make sure there's no debris, no lint, nothing that can scratch the car, and you go. Let's see how. And it comes off fairly easy. I'm surprised at how easy it comes off. I mean, usually these paste wax, you have to literally like blow your elbow out to get these things out, and that's the point. You know, they get into the sealant, they help the sealant reform, they leave a protection of coating on the car, and that's their job. That's their job, is to protect the paint, to also protect the clear. So we're going in. Sometimes it's best to stay away from black molding or any plastic because it can leave a white residue. I normally tape it up. I didn't tape it up today for the sake of the video, but it looks great, guys. I mean, I wish there was a 3D feature on my camera so that you guys could be inside of this paint and just see the, you know, this car is unwashed. I didn't wash this car. It's just unwashed, untreated for anything. I mean, of course I treat all my cars, and we're just gonna continue to just wipe off the excess, and then I like to just come with another fresh microfiber and then just like buff it out. Just give it a nice little buff, a nice quick buff. And I mean, guys, not just because I'm a Griot fan, but this was so easy to get out. I mean, I wish you guys could tell. Let's see if I could get a nice close-up of this. You know, this is, you know, look at the shine. Look at the shine. Look at the reflection. Look at our reflection off the car compared to the non-treated reflection. It really is a big difference. It's awesome, guys. That's the Griot. I mean, yeah, that's the Griot. And here we are. We're gonna go with the Meguiar. And I do believe the Meguiar is going to be very hard to get off. It's just always been, from previous experiences with Meguiar, on how tough they are to get off. So, enough talking and more scrubbing or rubbing. So here we go. And yes, you can already feel the resistance of the wax. Really strong resistance compared to the Griot. I mean, it is coming off fairly simple. I'm not gonna over exaggerate and say this is the hardest wax, you know, paste wax to come off. I've experienced a lot harder ones, but it was definitely not as smooth as the Griots. And the results are great. I mean, they're really good. Am I like blown away by it the way that I was with the Griots? No. But I am happy with it. You could see the reflection of the car, you know, the reflection on the car, and it's great. I'm gonna do it again. Step 1. Now we'll do step 2 with another clean microfiber, and this is just gonna buff it out, whatever buffing, side to side or up and down, either or.